So we're gonna get this taken care of. And out of the way today, because you can't deny truth. In fact, believing stories is what everybody else wants people to believe. The week after an agreement, there was a bracket put up with a security camera on my next door neighbor's home. You can see, here's the property line, and I actually own all the land down to this corner right here, and that small little sliver. The rest of Mr. Ashby's property goes lengthwise to the driveway, but his camera is aimed across it and onto the side of my home, where he illegally videotaped my property for 9 months. He ignored me and ignored me, and it took a lawyer to get involved to get him to take it down. He's been illegally surveillancing me, and he has access to my Apple ID, my Google account, and monitors everything I do online. Bill, over here, digs up things in his yard and puts them in his car and travels across Ohio, delivering hate technology that I think came from 437, which is a military connection. And they did a demonstration of the technology in the alley. There are projections that come over the rooftop, and I believe that there is monitoring involved in the electrical line right there, because projections come out of the lights as well, and I have many videos of that. So, neighbors have been given a gift of being able to see and hear inside of my home, which is illegal. And instead of telling the truth of what they've done, they just keep on keeping on because they think it's from the government. This technology, they can also emit different parts of the electromagnetic spectrum and uses invisible light to produce projections for people to see. There are also sound waves that can emanate out of the projections. And I am in strong belief that neighbors have been following the directions of voices said they think from the bushes, but really in their head, using microwaves, which is the microwave auditory effect. Patty talks to her ferns in her yard. That's where she thinks the government is. And she has given instructions to the police saying it's from the government. when it's really not. It's the technology fooling her. But she's convinced. And I saw my neighbor who lives who lives in the gray house walk his dog and stop at this bush on the corner and say the word good to it, which means he was asked a question. I assume, how are you? Was said. Trickery is alive and well. And I believe that this trickery, if the government is unaware of it, is planning to fool everybody. And the world will become a bunch of lies believed. And the truth will be kept from people. I tell nothing but truth. And all the guilty people remain silent. If they remain silent much longer, because the technology is attacking me, it's going to overtake everything, including the government. My emails that I have sent, the spelling gets changed on it. And the email address changed so it goes to the wrong location. This is bad news for the financial markets of the world because it's all done electronically. This technology is infiltrating into the electrical grid and could shut it down. And we would have no clue how to fix it. It needs to go away today. But government likes it. They think it's the solution for everything. And they want to play with it. They want to play with the devil. I tell nothing but truth. And the truth shall set me free. Believe a lie, and you will die. Remote neural monitoring is COVID-19, and it's a government surveillance program that's been used for more than 20 years. There's a court case where the NSA was taken to court by a citizen. You can look for the documents online. It tells all about the program and what it can do and how it works. Because the case was not thrown out for a frivolous lawsuit, proves that it is real and exists. And it can do all the things that are described in that document. The government claims it's a matter of national security if anybody tries to bring up court cases about remote neural monitoring. And they block the media by telling the media it's a matter of national security. It's illegal to have a program that violates the deed of citizens who have a right to not have a light nuisance. And they think, oh, it's invisible, so it can't be detected. You're stupid. There's already a precedent set for a light nuisance that's invisible. You know what it is? Radio waves. They're invisible. If it's too loud, it's called the noise nuisance. Microwaves are used in your cell phone to operate. The only thing that is different is that instead of going to a cell phone, it goes to your body. We all have an electromagnetic field that has a specific frequency. And our military has GPS satellites using radar aimed at the top of your head that monitor and track you everywhere you go, 24/7, 365. And radar causes cancer. So do microwaves. And the cellular industry uses one document from 1954 to justify that they're safe, because it only talks about thermal radiation and nothing else. Trickery. Tricks are for kids. They're a cereal you can buy in a store. How much longer are people going to believe lies told by our government? People blindly believe figures of authority. And nobody stands up. Well, I stand up with the truth. I've asked the FBI for help in the neighborhood for nearly 90 times. Nobody's come. Nobody's talked to me. The police, over 450 times. So here we are. Neighbors remaining silent because they were told,
the police are going to take care of it. The police are going to take care of the problem. And they said to ignore him because it's a mental illness.
it is not. The police created my mental illness because Patty Ryan said that's what the government wanted. What? Believe what you want. But I tell the truth. And I'll never stop. Because I'm an honest person.